Hi YouTube, welcome to week 18, and I'm just gonna do a short vlog just to let you know about some of the changes that have been happening. Recently I started feeling a lot more and stronger fetal movement. It's not just squirms that I feel anymore, it is full-blown kicks and punches, I guess. And it's funny, I can feel in my pelvis, I can feel when baby kind of settles in there, and it's a really weird feeling at the very beginning, and I find it really interesting because you think about yourself as being just pregnant for a while until you start feeling the movement, and then you realize that you're actually, yes, carrying a little baby inside of you that's moving and kicking and punching, and makes you think about a little more ahead of what it's going to be like to have another baby, and how crazy things are going to be with 3 kids when this one comes out, but it's going to be really, really special to hold him or her for the first time. I'm really excited. So, and I guess today I would be 18 weeks and 1 day, and I scheduled my next prenatal appointment is next week on Wednesday, I believe the 9th, May 9th, at 10:30 in the morning, which is a good thing because I go to work at 3, and I'm not expecting too much there. What I am going to ask my doctor about is, number one, I've been noticing when I'm at work, I work as a personal support aide in a group home, and so I'm on my feet a lot during the day, and I noticed that when I come home, when I take my socks off, there's more swelling in my ankles where my socks are on my skin, like the elastic in my socks are on my skin, than normal. So I would like to just to ask the doctor about how normal that is. I don't know if it is or not. I've never really had it this early. I know after 30 weeks I've had it, but it seems funny to have it this early. And another thing I was going to ask too is about my hip pain. It's not been too bad in the last couple days, but when I get walking around a lot, especially again at work because you're on your feet a lot, it's kind of, I guess, almost like deep inside my butt cheek. It really acts up on my right leg when I either pivot on that leg or when it's suspended in the air as I'm taking a step. I find that's when the pain starts, and it's like a sharp pulling, stabbing pain. And then last week, it's been around since I was about 14 weeks pregnant, I guess. And last week it started moving up more to my lower back, and also starting on the left side a little bit more, although the left side isn't as bad as the right side. But I do know a really good massage therapist, so I'm going to be calling her in the next couple days to get scheduled for an appointment in May here. I think I might wait until the end of May and get in for an appointment with her, and hopefully that will be the start of feeling better with it all. I'm really excited to see if the massage will help with Tyson, my second. I had this pain a lot as I had a job where I was always on my feet as well, even more than what I'm doing now. My last one, I was always on my feet, and I couldn't sit down. But it was sorry, just seeing, I'm expecting somebody to come here. But I went to a massage therapist when I was pregnant with him, and for the same issues. It's just something my pelvis does. And when it hurt really bad for one to get the massage. She was in my pelvis like on my back, lots and lots and lots. And then she was digging around in the front too a little bit. And it really hurt while she was doing it. And when I got home, I felt like I'd been beat up with a baseball bat or something across my lower back and my tailbone and stuff from how hard she was digging in there. And then the next day, it was really sore, and I actually looked, and I actually had bruises on my lower back, and my hips. All the way across my hips were bruises from how hard she was pushing. And it made no difference to the actual issue that was going on. I just got hurt by the massage therapist. So I never went back to her. I actually never got another massage when I was pregnant with Ty. I just bared through it, and my doctor put me off work early as my hips started just randomly giving out. When I would bend down and stand up, my hips would give out, and I would actually stumble and fall over, and that was not safe. So he put me off of work. I'm hoping to be able to avoid that for the most part this time. I'd like to try to maintain it before it gets really bad. And my job is really good in that, just wait, Tyson's up, just one sec. I'm back. Tyson woke up from his nap, so he's still a pretty sleepy guy with his rosy cheeks. But yeah, so my massage therapist experience with my previous pregnancy wasn't that great, so I'm hoping this one goes a little bit better. My job is not too bad. There's a lot of walking, but it's in really energetic spurts, and then we're really good about sitting down for a rest every now and then and not working ourselves to death. Because, I mean, it's a residential home for adults with disabilities, and so you don't want it to be a really rushed environment. You want things to be fairly relaxed, just like a home. So it's kind of a good fit because it's good for me to get up and be moving around and stuff during the day, but it's also good for me to sit down and have a break when I am feeling sore, and that's possible at this residence. So it's actually a really good fit for me. But on to other things. So I've noticed my moods have been a lot worse lately. If I haven't eaten, or if I'm feeling a little bit hungry, I get to be just a bag. Like, don't cross me, because I won't be able to hold my tongue. It takes a lot for me to hold back from saying things sometimes when I really want to, and I'm just having to learn to control it again. And yeah, so that's been really interesting. Little things set me off, and I just get irritated by things in general, just life in general. You tired, buddy? Oh, you tired? Yeah, cuddles. But other than that, there's not too much different. I've forgotten to take my Diclactin a couple days here and there, and I won't feel great, but it's not nearly as bad as it was when I decided to start taking Diclactin, so I'm assuming that morning sickness stuff is starting to subside, and it will be, I think I'll just stay on the Diclactin because, I mean, my health insurance covers a good portion of it, so it's fairly cheap for me to take, and I know that when I'm taking it, I've got a good appetite, and I eat better during the day because I don't have so many food aversions. But so it's gonna be, I think I'll just stay on it, even though I'm not feeling terribly sick when I'm not taking it. I've only ever forgotten to take it for one day, and then I'll take it for some more days, and then I'll forget one more time by accident. And but I don't know if my morning sickness might be worse if I forgot to take it every day. You know, if I just didn't take it every day, it might be really bad. So just gonna keep on it, keep going with it. It's a big countdown. It's May 1st today, so big countdown, 16 more days till my big ultrasound to find out if it's a boy or a girl. I'm really, really anxious to find out, and so is the rest of my family. So, yeah, I'll definitely be getting back to you all with the results from that ultrasound. And I guess the only thing left is to show you my belly. Okay, Ty, can you get down? Go get your car. Bring mommy a car, okay? Or go get your flashlight. Go get a flashlight, okay? Good boy. Okay. Oh, wow. I don't know why my camera's doing this. Here. We'll reduce the brightness just a little bit. Okay. So, I'll move my computer chair away. Stand on my tiptoes. So, this is my belly. Weeks. It is quite big, actually, and I find there's a lot. I'm big up here, and it's really firm up here, so I know it's belly. It's not just like bloating and stuff, but I don't know. I just really feel quite big already. So, anyways, so that's my belly, and I've still been. I don't know, I haven't been gaining weight at all, really, so that's a good thing. But I guess from the very beginning of my pregnancy, from when I found out I was pregnant anyways, I have lost a total of 13 pounds. And then my last prenatal appointment, I had gained 1 pound from the one before that. So my weight gain really isn't that much, which is good, because that means that I'm kind of on track with my eating and my water intake and exercise and everything else. I could exercise more. I would really like to, but I mean, I don't know. I'm extremely busy lately with kids and activities and work and everything else, and my husband's schedule and my schedule, and it's just too much. So adding cardio or anything into that would be really difficult for me at this point, but I guess I'm probably going to have to try. And, oh yes, and I forgot to add too, now that the weather's getting nice and warm, I've been having serious cravings for beer and Clamato juice. So I got non-alcoholic beer, and I've been treating myself, I don't know, once or twice a week with a glass of non-alcoholic beer and Clamato juice, just to kind of get rid of the craving. And I've also indulged in some Virgin Caesars, which have been really, really good. I like those because it's not the alcohol that makes those drinks good. It's just the drinks themselves and the way everything mixes up. It tastes really good. So I'm not drinking, but I'm still keeping the craving under control in a safe way. So I guess that's my update for 18 weeks, and I'll update again probably in another week or two, or if there's anything really interesting at my doctor's appointment that happens, then I'll update from that. And again, that's next Wednesday, so it should be a week. All right, thanks guys.